Yo, yo. Okay, okay, okay. Gotta make sure my mic straight. Making sure my mic straight. What's going on, man? We live. I'm not sure. I got a couple of people I think coming through. I know I at least got one person coming through, but we live. New episode of Uncut Ishhh, episode 15. Man, my glasses looking like it's glares coming off. I think the light be coming off of them, man. Make sure my eyes straight. Man, y'all be make sure. But we in a new episode, Uncut Ishhh. Excuse me, episode 15, Scary Hours. You already see what's going on. It's October. We got the Halloween season going on. First thing first, we need to get on them scary ass Cowboys. You already know what's going down. Panthers all day, man. Come on, man. We ain't got to play no games, man. Panthers all day. You already see what's going on, man. It's Panthers all day. Everybody know how I'm doing with the Panthers. We about to do this. I got my daddy a Cowboys fan. My wife a Cowboys fan, my mama a Cowboys fan, my sister a Cowboys fan. Do you understand what's going on? There's so many. Where I'm from, it's basically Cowboys, Panther fans everywhere. You already know how it's going down tomorrow, man. Sunday is over. We gonna rush their ass. We gonna throw it down, nigga. That defense, we talking about that Panther defense. Everybody talking about, oh, McCaffrey out in this, I run it back out. What about the offense? Blah, blah, blah. Nigga, is you gonna be able to score a touchdown? That's what I want to know. Is you gonna be able to score a touchdown? Because we gonna do what we gotta do. We ain't out there talking, we ain't doing all that, man. I mean, shout out to Cam Newton, shout out, man. Well, the person I really need to be shouting out, though, is Steve Smith Sr. Shout out Steve Smith Sr., a real Panther boy. But anyway, man, shout out them Carolina Panthers, man. You know what we about to do to them Cowgirls. My bad. We them boys, you already know how they be. But anyway, man, we definitely in a new episode, man. I'm trying to wait right quick to see if man, somebody come through. Definitely in a new episode. Cut this talk episode 15 scary. Like I said, we're gonna get into a couple things as far as yeah, we got somebody right now. What's going on, man? What's going on? Make sure you can hear me. Can't you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
okay. Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through. You good, man? What's
Man, it was just a whole bunch of stuff going on. But
Okay. I'm not sure. Hold on, I think you done froze on me.
Oh.
Okay, I got you now.
Okay.
Seeing I got maybe had two more people coming through. I don't know. Clyde said if he get home in time, he gonna come through. So
Alright.
yeah. I was just talking junk about the Cowboys. You know, the Panthers playing them tomorrow. Pretty much getting you know, it's October, so talking about the scary Cowboys. You know, cowgirls, whatever you want to call them. We them girls, we them boys, all that. You know, certified Panther boy all day. Shout out Steve Smith Jr., Jake Delhomme, I guess Cam Newton too. But anyway, nah, I ain't gonna play Cam Newton, man. He did his thing, man. Shout out Cam Newton, man.
Man, I lost a lot of interest in the NFL. Like it just was starting to seem too staged.
Staged?
I don't know.
You feel like that for real?
Like for me, that's the way it was
okay.
starting to feel, and I was just like, I just can't, like, because it was just too many politics going on with it, and it was just like,
is it the NFL or sports period?
A little bit of both,
Okay.
like professional.
I only watch
sports
NFL
period.
and NBA, so
I don't watch really any of them. I mean, they interesting. Don't get me wrong, like I like sports and I will watch it, but it's not anything I'm about to go out my way to make sure I go see. You know?
Well, you ain't got no choice but to hear about like the Lakers, LeBron, them. Even if you ain't in the sports, you're always hearing about what's going
that team
on.
that they build. That's just so them dudes that's about to retire can get a ring. That's it. That's what I mean about like the whole politics of it. It's like, what are we doing now? Like,
I mean, look at Brooklyn.
I mean,
you know who on Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn Nets.
Nah.
James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving.
So like how?
Yeah,
Like okay. So what are the other teams supposed
that's
to
the
do?
East.
Like
Then you got the West with LeBron them. I mean, we trying to make. Then you got Clippers. They got Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. I mean, you know Kawhi Leonard, right? You know you. I mean, I just say because you don't like the sports. You said so. I know you gotta know some of them people.
I ain't say I didn't like sports. It's just not nothing that I, like I said, care to go watch. I mean, like if I'm with somebody and they're watching it, and I watch it because it is interesting. I understand
Super
the game. Don't get me wrong. I don't understand everything, but I understand. Like I can follow the game. So as a former cheerleader, I learned that the other cheerleaders don't know nothing. They did not understand the game. Period. Football or basketball. They're like, what's offense? What's defense? I'm like, y'all don't even know that basics.
So you understand that though, right?
Yeah, like I understand offense and defense and what the object of the game was. Like you ran a play, you're trying to get the ball to the other.
Well, that's basically it, man. I was just trying to get a shout out to my Panthers, like I said. But see the background. It's October, getting into my Halloween season. Shout out to my Texas Chainsaw Leatherface. You know, trying to get into my spirit. It's my favorite month, even though my birthday in November.
What part of November?
Scorpiosis, Sagittarius.
Scorpio.
I think it's Sagittarius.
Okay. So, like, are you in the middle? Like
in the middle.
Like they'll. Okay. That's interesting.
My birthday right there on.
You know what I realized today? I don't think we ever like had a conversation.
What you mean?
Until like last week, I don't think I ever like had a conversation with you. Period.
Oh, well, yeah. Besides, you know, when you commenting on the what's names or not when I'm making my little videos or whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically why I reached out because I seen you commenting the most as far as a female, and I had a couple more that's on my subscribers list, but I don't know if they gonna come on live or whatnot because they talking about, well, I'll do my screen thing, but I'm like, nah, I want to be live. I want to see people. Nah, my subscribers want to see you and stuff. But like, nah. So you might have something that's going on. So I gotta, yeah. They trying to get nobody and they got warrants or whatnot.
Ain't nobody looking for me.
Well, one of the things I'm probably gonna jump into is besides the main stuff that's going on in the media, I want to ask who one of your favorite rappers that's in a scary movie.
A favorite rapper in the scary? Who? Okay, immediately when you say that, I think of Busta Rhymes and whatever that Halloween was.
You're doing the Kung Fu.
And whatever they call it bullshit. It was some bullshit. Like
that's probably gonna be the first one to come to everybody's mind because of the fight.
But then I'm like, all right, LL and Deep Blue Sea. I was glad that he lived. Spoiler alert.
Okay.
Like, yeah. You know what? And I don't remember if Busta Rhymes lived, but I remember Brandy, not a rapper, but I mean.
Oh, yeah.
She got a rap persona.
I forgot about that, yeah. I still know what you did last
She got
time.
a rap persona, but yeah. But yeah, she was in, and she lived, like, I was, boy, like, when she made it through that movie, I was just like, oh my God, I'm so glad she is alive. Like, I ain't never rooted for somebody so hard in the damn scary
I'm glad I stayed and watched the end because when she came walking out, I'm like, oh, because I thought she was dead. She was supposed to
because they like stabbed her like 8 times throughout the They kept stabbing her. I was like, they don't want her to live. She ain't gonna make it.
Because, when that movie was coming out, I think an episode of Moesha did like some scary episode or whatnot with a person with a hook. And that was about to come out right when they did that episode.
Immediately when you say Halloween episodes are like TV shows, sitcoms, I think of Martin.
Oh yeah,
man.
Both episodes, both of the haunted house and when they in his apartment. I feel like Martin had the best like Halloween episodes as far as like sitcoms because it just sticks out. Like I can't even like think of a Family Matters Halloween episode. Honestly, to come to mind,
I can think of maybe a Jamie Foxx one?
See, that's where I went to, but I said I can think of a Wayne Brothers one.
Okay.
And it don't come back to mind like Martin's do, because I can go for Martin scene to scene right now in my head, both episodes. Especially the Haunted House. And Pam and them start, like, they'll shake it and say, ah. I'm telling you, hey, that one right there, that's the one. I thought
but yeah, like, the first person I think of is Busta Rhymes, and I'm just like, he one of my favorite. Well, I be wanting to put Busta Rhymes in my top 5, but it's like, can you put somebody in your top 5 and you never like listen to one of their albums all the way through?
You talking about as far as rap?
Yeah.
Maybe not. You might have to listen to it. You gotta listen to them albums.
Yeah.
You ain't listen to none of Busta Rhymes albums all the way through?
I always start, but I never finish, and I don't remember why. And I'm like, why am I not drawn? Because, like,
I'm trying to think of a one you should
hella
listen
lyrical. He is hella lyrical, but it's like, for some reason, there is a disconnect between me and his music. I like his music, but, like, to go back and listen to it multiple times and then figure out which songs I'm going to put on my playlist, I've never done.
If it's one you want to try the Big Bang. That was produced by, like, Dr. Dre. I would say try that one.
Yeah.
Try it. Just try it.
No, I'm not saying I'm not, because they got some of my probably some of my favorite Busta Rhymes songs on there.
But that one was produced by Dr. Dre, and that's one of my favorite ones. I like a lot of Busta Rhymes songs that's produced by Swizz Beatz too, though.
He had a lot of Neptune's productions too, like a lot of his hits.
He did. Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes, yeah. Busta Rhymes rapped on a lot of Neptune's beats. Speaking of that, Pharrell said that the I Hate You So Much Right Now, that beat he specifically made for Busta Rhymes. But for some reason, I don't know if Busta didn't like it or whatever.
Is that Khalid's song? Oh, I'm like, wait. I'm listening to that video. Like, I hate you so much. No, wait.
Yeah. Pharrell said he specifically made that for Busta. He was thinking about Busta Rhymes when he made it.
I can hear him on that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to listen to it, but I can hear him on it. For real.
Why?
I don't like that song anyway. It sounds like a rock and roll song, to be honest.
I feel like that's where she wanted to go with her music, but like she got stuck in like the hip hop realm, and like most, like you said, like for you like, I'm just not feeling it. It's not a bad song. It ain't for you. It has its right to exist, but it's not for you.
She'll probably push more into that as far as by her label or whatnot, because she got to bring in the money.
Oh, she got done dirty though. Like they used her and didn't give her any of her credit. Like
I ain't know nothing about all this.
Yeah, that's a whole nother rabbit hole to go there.
Okay. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm going on here right now to make. All right, we good. I gotta keep making because I ain't having no issues this time.
I see.
All right. One thing I'm gonna get into is how you feeling about the whole R. Kelly verdict and being found guilty on the federal charges?
It's a start. It's a start, but this could have happened earlier, and a lot of victims could have been saved if the elitist people didn't give her to him in the first place.
How you feel about the parents' roles?
They need to be locked up too, especially the little girl.
I've been hearing a lot of people say that. I was wondering about
the little girl that was in the video that I never seen, because like, bruh, like that. No, that's a child. I mean, I get it. Like when we were children, because I mean, she was a child. We were a child.
Yeah.
But like, when I was young, I wasn't into stuff like that. And then like, as an adult, I'm not going to go. No. So anyway,
yeah.
Going on.
Was you one of those people who listen to R. Kelly?
Yeah, I still listen to R. Kelly. Girl, I'm not stopping.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's
I ain't listened to him in years, and I feel some type of way about that for myself because it's certain people I still listen to that I say if I'm gonna feel that way about R. Kelly, I shouldn't be listening to certain people too. Like for real though.
Everybody is problematic. When you say you can't listen to this person because it is, then you might as well not listen to nothing because somebody did something along the way that's bad, illegal, whatever, against your moral judgment.
Even with the documentaries and all, I can't watch them with nothing. I ain't trying to
I get it, and I'm not mad at people that don't, because I mean, you still monetizing somebody that's connected to him and probably connected to that situation in some type of way by listening to his music. But yet, we still watch these movies that are produced by Harvey Weinstein. We still watch these movies that got all these problematic people in it because they. I mean, don't watch nothing and don't listen to that no more.
You know what's bad about that is Jeepers Creepers, the director of that movie, he was convicted of child molestation a long time ago, and he been kicked out of Hollywood. They stopped making the movies because of situations with him, and they just now are going to be able to work on another movie because they had to get them away from him so his name wouldn't be attached to it. And I'm saying that because of going back and watching those movies. It's like, should I be watching the work he done did with this? Because this is one of my favorite movies. I went to the movies as a child to watch Jeepers Creepers, and I'm like, damn.
Should we be watching Good Burger after finding out about Dan Snyder? Should we be watching? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Our childhood is fucking ruined. Like, our whole fucking childhood, the music, the TV shows, the damn movies. We can't watch shit because all these people are problematic and was basically, these children were pimped out. I promise you, my children.
Yeah, that's like, if you go back to all those stories about, like, I can't remember the old boy name, but if you know what I'm talking about, it was the little boy that played in the Friday the 13th movies. One of them killed themselves. It was two white boys. And I can't remember his younger name, but he played in Friday. He played in the Lost Boys. And they was like,
the Corys.
Huh?
Corey Haynes and Corey Feldman. Yeah.
That's like that whole little, all that stuff back in Hollywood and all that shit going on. Like, music industry too.
Yep, music industry, man. The Shirley Temple stuff, like when I saw what they had her doing, I was like I was disgusted. Like, what the way that they treated black children in the movie, bruh, the shit runs deep.
It does.
And like, you know,
it does.
And that's and you know, that's why somebody was like, we need to build our own separate stuff and stop begging to be put in their stuff. And then people like, it's so funny to me, like, whenever we do something exclusive for us, they get mad, and it don't matter what group it is, because I'm not going to specify any groups, but they do it.
You mean like, what you mean, like movies or?
Others that are not melanated people.
Okay.
They complain whenever we do something that's just for us, and they call it reverse racism. I'm like, aren't you, by saying this reverse racism, aren't you saying that racism exists? You acknowledging it, right? But I digress.
You have to go into the rabbit hole.
What? I will take you there.
Red pill or blue pill? Okay.
Hey man, it's hard being self-aware like this.
Yeah,
it's hard to enjoy shit sometimes because you just be,
for me,
you be seeing it.
It's hard to, I guess it's hard to face that reality because you know that type of stuff is going on, and it's like hearing about it all the time, or even just looking at it, and it pisses you off, so you stop. Like, I gotta get away from this. It's taking my mind somewhere, and I don't want to even get in that position. I gotta get away from it. That's why I can't look at them type of things or even listen to them at times.
But yeah, it's like that whole Netflix movie where they were trying to make a point about exploiting children, but they exploited children in the process of making the movie.
You mean, what you talking about, the cheerleading movie?
The Cuties, or whatever that movie was called. Yeah.
I heard about that. I ain't watch it. Didn't go nowhere near.
I didn't watch it.
But I heard about it.
I didn't watch it. But like, yeah, you were trying to make a point about exploiting children, but then you exploited children to make a point.
But as far as I know, that movie was doing that on purpose. It was trying to say something.
Yes. They were trying to talk about how Hollywood exploits children. But they exploited children in the process of making the point about exploiting children. Like,
Yeah, that's why I said there wasn't no point in me watching
no.
it because I'm like, okay, nah, I'm good on it. Okay, like I said, it's Halloween. We talking about some scary stuff. That's terrifying.
Halloween.
It's terrifying.
That is
But
terrifying.
that's real. That's real terrifying. I guess I'm gonna get into like a Halloween versus
Okay.
Tales from the Hood versus Get Out.
Which Tales from the Hood?
Or do you have to ask that? Are you talking about the sequels?
It's only been one sequel, right?
No, it's 3 of them. They horrible.
Well, I
It's
just watched the second one,
No.
and I was just like,
Candyman is in the third one. It'll be a good movie for y'all to watch as a family. A Halloween. All y'all will laugh at it, including the kids, man. I'm telling you.
Bruh.
Check it out.
When I watched the second one, I was like,
Man, I think I'm gonna do like a roast review on it. A roast review.
bruh.
For real. Now that you mention that, for real.
I was just like, are they being serious?
I couldn't even, it wasn't even bad in a way where you can be laughing at it. It was bad in a way like, it's so much going on, and throughout the years, y'all came up with this. With this, I don't care about the budget. I don't care what it looked like. You could have came up with something way better. And in the process of that, why not just make it a series? I'm telling you, I don't get it. And it made me mad
so
when I'm
much
saying
shit that needs to be series and not just a damn movie. Stop
it's
trying
so
to just
much
make
going on. Blacks, this all it, man. You can do a lot. Don't get Jordan Peele. That's my opinion. I don't want Jordan Peele. I want somebody else, but I'm just saying. And you would think it was somebody else who did them sequels, but it's the same people who did the originals. Straight up.
They had to have, I don't know what. Okay, anyway, going back. The original, okay, let me tell you about Tales from the Hood. Tales from the Hood
Versus
is
Get
the
Out.
original. I will go with Tales from the Hood, and I'm going to tell you why. That movie is the first movie that ever scared the shit out of me, like, as a kid. Like, I was just, like, so disturbed by every story. It was just like, oh, my God, I'm like, Mommy, why are you letting me watch this?
I was
I'm
disturbed.
10 years old. Why are you letting me watch? I was scared. I was so scared. I was like, and because it went off, and my mom was like, all right, time for bed.
What was scaring you the most, though? What was really scaring
you? It was just a lot of death. And like being that young, like I just, like the fact it was a child. You remember the little girl that was like seeing the kid dead, like in. It was just. It
you
was
talking about Crazy K looking at the kids that were dead?
It was a lot visually. Like it just, I never seen anything like that. I never seen anything like that. Like everything else, like I used to watch Hellraiser as a kid. That shit was a joke.
So
to
how
me.
did
Like,
that? Hold on. Did you watch Hellraiser before you watched Tales from the Hood? Because how did that disturb you?
It was after, because I was desensitized.
I'm about to say, wait a minute, Hellraiser, like, man, I watched Hellraiser as an adult, and I didn't watch it as a kid, and I was disturbed as an adult, but I couldn't stop watching it, and I watched both of them, Hellraiser 2, Hellbound, Hellraiser 3, all of them. I kept
I didn't
going.
seen all of them. I didn't seen all the Wishmasters.
Oh my gosh, man.
The marathons would come on, and I used to just be like this, just watching it all day.
But as far as Tales from the Hood versus Get Out, I'm going to choose Tales from the Hood too. And the reason I chose both of those because I feel like they got some type of social commentary in them, especially that first story in Tales from the Hood. Mm-hmm. Tales from the Hood messed me up with my man in the first one who came back for revenge on the cops with his eyes. You know, he was looking all fucked up. That shit had me toe up. He was coming after their ass, and I was done.
It was just so much visually that scarred me. It was a lot. From the dolls to the paper, like the little boy when he burned the paper, and bruh, it was just so much visually. I was like,
definitely a
this
shout
is
out
fucking me up.
David Allen Greer. He scared the hell out of me. The nigga done been in a living color and everything, but he's standing there. You want to turn me into a monster? What, you think that shit is funny? No, I don't think it's funny. You scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, and I'm witnessing like child abuse, like scary child abuse. I'm just like, this is fucking me up.
This is what's making me mad about these sequels, because it's like y'all flipping all of this and y'all making these good stories, because I didn't know what was going on when he was doing all this, talking about this monster. I'm thinking he talking about a real monster, but the whole narrative is that monster is his abusive stepdaddy, and I'm like, whoa. Yep. Like,
yeah, like it was such good storytelling, and that's why with the sequel, I was like, I'm so let down.
And that movie can go up to date, like it stands up till today.
Oh yes, it does.
All them stories.
I don't know about the visual effects. I have to go back and watch it.
No, I'm saying as far as the stories.
Oh yeah, storytelling. Yeah, man, and it was a lot of originality into it.
See, man, that's why I said I don't get it. I don't get it. It was a lot of years. You could have came up with something better.
Now, see, I used to watch Tales from the Crypt before I watched Tales from the Hood. That's why I thought, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like Tales from the Crypt. No.
No, that's why
I was sadly mistaken.
I think it might have not made a lot of money at the box office. Around them times, that was like 95, 96. So they probably didn't want to try to do no shows or whatnot. And Tales from the Crypt, that was probably all of what they had going on, which was still good, but that's white. No disrespecting that, but that's all doing all that. You had a bunch of A-list white actors in them episodes. You remember them?
Yeah, and in the Tales from the Crypt movie, they had Jada Pinkett in it.
Oh yeah, Demon Knight. That's one of my favorites. It's on
Hulu. I gotta say, I'm like, I gotta watch it.
That's one of my favorites, man, and that was scary to me. That was some them demons, the way they had them looking and shit. That was scary to me.
Yeah, that introduced me to horror, and then watching like the kids horror shows, like Are You Afraid of the Dark? I thought some of them were pretty good. They were never like scary, but it was like, oh, this is a good story.
I always thought Are You Afraid of the Dark was better than Goosebumps as far as scary. I thought it was way scarier than Goosebumps.
It was. Goosebumps wasn't scary. The books nor the TV shows. But now Goosebumps had a spinoff called A Haunting Hour.
Oh no, I didn't watch it.
Oh yeah, okay. They still for kids, but like, bruh, I was like, how old? Because this was better. This was way better than
people
Goosebumps.
Getting killed?
Yeah, people getting killed.
I mean, you said somebody was going there. Was it going there?
Kinda, but not. It's never gonna be as gruesome as real horror films, because it's still for kids. But like,
I'm about to say, do I need to go try
it
and
was
check it out?
heavily implied that these people died.
Okay.
And it's just like, ooh. And a lot of them ended like that. They ended with some type of entrapment or death.
R.L.
It was just like, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They were on Netflix, but this was like 4 years ago.
Okay. I got you. I might want to check it out. That's why I'm trying to see what it's about, so I can maybe check it out. I ain't gonna front, man. I like a little violence in my horror movies. I got some type of violence.
Did you watch Scream Queens?
No. It was silly to me. I didn't like it.
That's what I couldn't figure out. I had to keep watching because I wanted to figure out the story once I started watching. But like, I was like, are they trying to seriously act or are they acting silly? Because I couldn't figure.
That's my part.
That's just.
I tried, but I was like, no.
I'm just like, yo, it's hella killing though, like gruesome. I'm just like, it's not like gruesome, but it's still
silly killing
gruesomely
though.
silly.
See,
it's still
silly killing. It's like some Happy Death Day type shit. Like, nah, you never seen that.
The first, I watched it on the airplane. I watched 1 and 2 because I had insomnia and I couldn't sleep. So I watched 1 and I was like, 1 was pretty good. Like, cause like trying to figure out who killing you every day, that's good. That was a good mystery. And then, but like The second one, I was like, what the fuck? what the?
I'm
What
trying to
in
remember
the?
I think I kind of remember the second
Whenever
one. I
you
do, I
have
do.
to use the word quantum, you lost it.
Oh yeah, because the second one wasn't even really hard. That shit went sci-fi, didn't it? It went sci-fi.
Whenever you use the word quantum, you lost me. Don't.
Okay.
Quantum physics, no, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's all theoretical at that point. I mean, I like a good time travel, but like, I don't feel like time travel is hard. At that point, it's adventure, you know.
Okay.
I
Time travel. You ever seen a movie called Project Almec? Or I can't pronounce that. Man. It come on.
don't-
I ain't a fan of like the time travel movies, but it's a pretty decent one. It's like found footage type style though.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Hold on, let me see what's up. Yeah.
Did you watch Fear Street on
Oh yeah.
Netflix?
I did reviews for all of them.
Oh, so, okay. Please tell me.
Yo,
this.
what's
Please,
going on, bro?
Please,
My bad. Rosa popped in.
please tell me you noticed this though. On the first one, when they stole the ambulance, half of their problems could have been solved with the ambulance, right? Like they was like, we need to kill her and bring her back. I'm like, you have a whole damn ambulance full of medical supplies. You trying to tell me y'all couldn't figure something out on how to kill her and bring her back with just the ambulance?
But if they did that,
instead of waiting out, they wasted so much time. They could have just.
if they did that, would it still would have worked though? Because of the ending, because she wasn't necessarily the problem, right?
No, it wouldn't have solved anything,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
it would have saved them some time. That's all I'm.
Oh yeah, all right, well.
I was like, y'all stupid teenagers. What? Y'all have a whole ambulance. What? Y'all drove an ambulance to a pharmacy? Please help me. Is you got a mini pharmacy, right?
It was 1994. 1994, 90s. They was trying to put in their style. You made stupid decisions then. What's going on, bro?
What's happening, bro?
I can't hear you, bro. You might have to turn your volume up.
Late, but
Oh, there you go.
my bad. I'm hot spotting it up. My fault.
Oh, you good? You look like you ain't lagging or nothing, bro.
Yeah. Sound
You
like
know
growing
Nate.
pain.
No. And
He went to school with us. Did you go to school with us? I don't know why I'm asking that, bro. It's been a minute. I said, did you go to school with us? My bad. Hey.
I'm gonna be honest. If I didn't have a class with you or play some type of sport, like I ain't know you. I'm gonna be honest. I was in a bubble, and it was. I was not trying to be rude. I was not stuck up. I was just in a damn bubble. Like,
Oh, Matt, right?
All right.
Matt,
what about him?
y'all used to talk, right? School.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I was had to think like, wait a minute. That's why I said cheerleading, because I like, man, hold on. It was way back, man.
What?
Yeah, 'cause
We used to do walking, man. Hey.
Ancient history.
We used to do a lot of walking.
All I know is I graduated in 7 years. That should have been 20 years. So we lucky to have a memory.
What's going on, bro? Though you in the Halloween spirit, bro?
Bro, what? I'm ready to take these kids trick or treat so they can stop asking.
Oh, I ain't even worried
Come
about
on
no
now.
trick or treating.
Come on now.
You going trick or treating, Nadia?
I want to.
Okay. Hey, hold
I
on.
want to.
Am I saying your
my
name right?
children are Nadia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't make sure I ain't saying your name wrong.
But yeah, my children are 6 and 3, so yeah, I want to. The bad thing about it is I just do it for the experience. I get him like 5-6 pieces of candy, and then I just throw the rest of the shit away.
Oh man.
I don't eat it. I don't like candy like that. And like I know that's like a waste, but like I don't really know nobody to give it to. I mean, I guess I can give it to the neighborhood kids some shit, but like
just stack it up and save it.
I don't eat it. I literally throw it away. Like
Just put it in the Easter baskets.
Well, yeah. Save it to April.
But like,
It's
wow,
messed
this
up.
look for me. I'm gonna take it.
Hey, I guess I want to ask us a question as far as like a life question. If you become a billionaire, being at the age we at, and I guess I can ask this. I mean, I know none of us billionaires, but I want to say I think all of us can become billionaires and will one day. I want to put that on everybody in here. If you get a divorce and you married as a billionaire, and you get a divorce, should you feel like you should have to pay your spouse?
No.
We splitting the money. Ain't no payments. We are figuring out how much you get and how much I'm getting, and how much we divvying up to the kids that they can't touch. Boom.
Okay.
Problem solved.
Okay, you know the kid's good, but I'm saying if you the billionaire and y'all are divorcing, did you feel like you should give your spouse any money? I'm asking.
Was she there when I got the bag? Did she help me get the bag? Because if I came in at a billionaire, I'm gonna leave it a billionaire now.
See,
if I had by myself, I'm gonna leave because I mean now if she's supporting and then we went in 50-50 on whatever made us a billionaire, we divorced, you gonna get your cut. You almost split it down the middle like it is. But if I came in a billionaire, I'm gonna leave a billionaire.
Let me hear your opinion.
I know you wouldn't talk to me if I wasn't.
That's facts.
But,
Go ahead, Nadia. Go ahead.
see, my situation is different because I'm married, so it's like,
Yeah.
if I'm,
But that's what I'm saying. If you become a billionaire,
No.
and I get what everybody's saying as
so
far
if I become a billionaire today,
I done been married
off of
in
my
the
marriage,
I know it get bad.
No. If you become a billionaire before you got married, while y'all was in the process of getting married.
okay. So I became a billionaire, and we weren't married, but we were engaged. We had already started. And then how long were we together after I became a billionaire?
Okay, because I get that point.
Look, I
get that
I'm
point.
thinking about my current situation, and I'm like, I'm kind of getting.
That's what I'm saying. Not your current situation,
but
but it's still with your husband. It's still with your husband, but y'all not married yet though. I'm saying he ain't putting no.
That's long. Time makes a difference.
Okay.
Time makes a difference. If it's the way we are right now, we splitting it down the middle because we became a millionaire. That's us right now. But if you changing those circumstances and I became a billionaire while we were together, dating, engaged, whatever, and you wasn't helping me get that bag, but you supported me while I got the bag,
say for instance, he might have not had the money, but he was supporting you.
You can get something, but don't get greedy because I still put the work in.
Okay.
Versus like my current situation is like we a billionaire and you get your head. Cause that's a whole different situation between
like I'm not
versus you came up with me.
I need you a suitcase like that. Yeah, I'm like,
I asked this situation because of the whole Dr. Dre thing going on with his wife.
Oh no, he was getting that way before she came in. He was.
If I'm not mistaken, she was with him. When he got the death row or whatnot. I don't know what she put in as far as he going through his process. Before NWA and all that. But I'm just saying, she was there. But the route is going. I don't like that part.
This is like when I feel like they get to a certain age, it's like, okay, it's time for me to live comfortably now. Let me go ahead and divorce. We at the age now we ain't got to work on a relationship no more. It's just, we was just there. Now it's, I'm 50, 60 something. Like, give me something to retire for.
I guess I wouldn't mind doing it, but not all of it. I guess a portion. Just to make sure you're good. And you can go start a business or something. You know what I'm saying? If it was that situation, Dr. Dre situation. If it's in my situation right now, it's half-half.
I give you a quarter.
Nah, I think though.
You do a lot off of 250 mil. I give you a quarter.
Bro,
you ain't here
Nate. Nate.
You came in at the end.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know if it's just me or not, but I was getting into the mic a little bit more to make sure I can hear you more and make sure like everybody, the audience can hear you more. Cause I know it sounds like you might be a little bit low. That's all.
I think it's my hot spot, bro.
Oh, you good, bro? Now, see, that's what I'm saying. I can hear you now. Somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you loud enough.
There we go. Yeah, cause see, I got it turned all the way up, but
Yeah, see, I can hear you now.
eat
You good? I just want to make sure everybody can hear you.
Yeah, big facts.
All right, bro. Being that it is, you know what I'm saying, you see who behind me. It's that season.
Okay.
That damn leather face on the shirt.
Hey,
Shout out Freddie. You know how we going, man. I love Halloween. I love October.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I want to see another Versus movie, man. You know, Freddy versus Jason was good, but they got to give us something else, man.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, let's do that then. Who you want to see in a scary movie versus?
I don't know. I seen a bunch of fan teasing for Mike Myers versus Jason. I don't know how that would go down. I don't know who you could put in the verses with Chucky because they probably just kick his little ass. I don't know. You got Freddy. You know, they got to put them to sleep first for him to really do anything until he gets strong enough to come out. I don't know. It's probably got to be Michael Myers versus somebody. I don't know.
Say
it might be Jesus Creepers, bro. Like, you know, people sleep on that dude now.
I got somebody. I like you said it.
Yeah, if he got something you want, you know, you better not have no eyes, no nothing. He pulling up, took a whole man of football team up.
The Creeper versus Candyman.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, what we doing? what we doing?
But how would he draw him out though? He'd have to say his name, and Jeepers ain't saying that. He might pull up at the mirror just waiting on him. Like, come on, bro.
Call him out in the mirror then. He pull up. What we doing? You flying? It don't matter.
Yeah.
We were asking the verses as far as you go to horror movie icons, and me and him said the Creeper, Jeepers Creepers versus Candyman.
Like what you mean? Like are they fighting?
Yeah, like Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Candyman ain't coming out unless you call his name. So like he you know if unless he's summoned, you know. But the Creeper dude, like, he only got a certain time period that he active. But when he active. So I mean,
ran him up.
He said he chose violence. He woke up and chose violence.
Okay. See, the Candyman real smooth with his though. He ain't even trying to hear. Like I said, if you don't even speak on him, like they say in the meme, he ain't even worrying about you. You don't say his name, you good. So my thing is, the Creeper gonna be eating somebody and gonna say his name in the mirror. So then he gonna be basically calling them out. That's how I look at it.
Oh, what about that? What about that one lady that be from fucking what's that one lady? The Doll or whatever. The doll that had them be on what's that movie? With that lady that can see spirits and shit like that. Fuck. I'm trying to think of this shit. I know.
I know you were talking about no Annabelle.
The Conjuring, yeah, and that little Annie doll, Annie versus Chucky. Two dolls.
She can't do shit. That's one of the laziest horror movie people in the world, bro. She don't do shit. She sit there, chill, like
Annabelle.
I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna let these little demons do some shit. I'm not doing nothing.
You get them crayons for you.
She about as bad as the Blair Witch. She ain't showing up to do shit.
Yeah.
She just gonna fool around, hunt you in the woods a little bit, fuck with you a little bit, then she gonna disappear. That's some lazy shit. I'm gonna do a top 5 laziest horror movie people.
Right. And then they had, I'm trying to remember, they had that one where that mug only attacked you when you was in pitch black dark.
Yo, you good?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear us?
My daughter was bothering you.
Oh, you good? I didn't know if you could hear us or not, because I see you mess with your headphones.
Man, like, I don't know if you remember that one demon or whatever her name was that only fucked with you in the dark. Like, you had to be in pitch black dark. Like, the dude that kept that lighter with him. Yeah, you know what it's about.
She ain't done nothing. She ain't done no movies yet. She can't really.
Yeah, it just had that.
Which movie? What you talking about?
Lights Out.
Oh,
Yeah.
wasn't that somebody's friend or was that an actual demon?
It was like somebody's friend, I guess a woman that was keeping her around or something. I forgot. It's been a minute since I watched that one.
Yeah, I can't remember neither. I just know like you in Pitch Dark, you fuck. That's all I remember. I'm trying to think of somebody to go against Jeepers Creepers, but let's see. You got to summon Candyman out. Who can be there all the time? I know they had to put Jason to sleep to let Freddy deal with him, but then they ended up needing Jason big ass because they
Let me
couldn't
ask
go
you
to
something,
fucking.
as far as pertaining to rap, I recently, like I said, I've been watching the Wu-Tang series, so this latest episode really got me thinking about RZA as a producer, and I want to know, do y'all feel like RZA should be in a mention of certain producers like Jermaine Dupri, Dr. Dre, Kanye's?
That's a good ass question. I want to say yeah. I mean, we still talking about they making a show of them today. It's like NWA when they did this shit for Dre. I mean, they got history. Wu-Tang Clan got history, and they branched out, and a lot of them did great when they branched out too. I mean, we still looking at Method Man today.
Yes. Yes, he should be mentioned. And not only did he do music, like regular music, but like music for movies.
That's
Afro Samurai.
soundtracks, and not even soundtracks,
Yes.
just the sounds for the movies and the TV shows,
Yes.
right? Just
Stuff like that.
yeah.
Like, people don't realize how important that is until you watch a bad movie and all that shit ain't there, and you just be like, what the fuck is wrong with this?
That's even for certain rappers.
But it's boom. It's the ambiance, the background sounds, all of that shit that they throw into them Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
But a great producer can save a bad song.
I look at RZA and what he did for all the Wu-Tang artists that went out and did solo projects that he produced too. Everybody's successful.
He was like Swiss Beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely think he should be mentioned with the rest of them, and I don't think he get mentioned either with them. And I could think that's because everybody just say Wu-Tang, nobody else outside of Wu-Tang.
Yeah, they look at it like a group effort. They don't. They see the group. They acknowledge the group.
But
they
look
don't
at Wu-Tang.
People say Wu-Tang and only know 3 members.
Man, no. Man,
Yes,
it's a whole nother group.
People like, yeah,
Killer
Wu-Tang.
Bees.
And then like, I'm like, name more than 3 members. And they can't. And they can't. I'm like, yeah. I used to play the video game.
Oh my PlayStation! I tried to rap off the beats. I tried to rap off the beats on there.
Bruh.
Keyshawn, because I got a whole mixtape, and it's coming out soon. I can't really release
Yeah, on the
it.
cassette tape. On the cassette tape, off the radio. Sitting there trying to, hey, hold
Play and record it.
straight up, bro. You done took me back.
Okay.
Oh
Hey,
man.
man, you re-record it over a part. You gotta, God damn, I gotta do it back.
Oh god, the struggle.
Right.
All right, I
Take 'em
wanna.
way back.
You said what?
Take them way back. They heard the younger viewers gonna hear cassette tape. They're gonna call their parents. I'm like, what is this? Cassette tape? You talking about tape you use to tape paper together?
It's been recently announced, if I'm not mistaken, that Rap City supposed to be coming back.
Oh yes, I seen Big Ticket sitting on the couch. So don't play with me. Don't
Now,
play
what
with
they
me.
gonna do when they go in the booth? Because these new rappers can't freestyle. I mean, I can't either, but like,
You ain't
but
a rapper
like,
though.
bruh, huh?
You ain't a rapper.
Say,
You a rapper.
ain't no
What we doing then?
You
I ain't heard. Are we
my God,
promoting now? Do you got
first
something out? Everybody
Yeah,
watching,
that
we
was-
live. What's
that
up?
was something I used to do when I was younger. I ain't really been on it.
I
like
run a
that
podcast
as
now. I'm gonna need a
adult.
track.
Wait a minute.
Oh god.
I run a
Wait,
podcast. I'm gonna
I
need
was
a
in the
track.
talent show at school twice.
I ain't go to no talent shows.
Not at Statesville High. We was forced to go to it at East Middle. I ain't even going to the. They put us in the gym at East. They was like, y'all going here, and I was like, yeah, we get out of class, but Statesville High, no.
Nah.
I was out them doors as soon as
What
they
was your
opened.
rap name?
Oh my god, Lil D.
You said what?
Lil D.
Little D.
I would say Lild double E. I mean, that's what I was young. Like, bruh, don't laugh at me.
I'm
I
not
was young.
laughing. I'm not laughing at you. I'm waiting for you. Like,
No.
I'm picturing like, cause I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Little D. I'm waiting. Can you do a rap right now?
Oh my god.
Can you do a rap right
We
now?
live.
Because we
We
laughing,
live,
but you might come off the grip like some, oh shit.
No.
Some 04, 05 flow.
Oh shit. Little D.
Lil
Lil
D.
D.
That's,
It-
And
you
this
call it-
ain't mumble rap.
we digging up.
Nah.
Man,
if you rapping right now
I ain't-
today, is you still calling yourself that?
hell no.
Oh, okay.
It's probably
Hell
just
no.
deep.
That's why I started laughing. I was thinking, okay, you do a Little D today. I'm like, oh.
No. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm waiting.
No. Oh my god.
I heard Lil D, and I instantly felt like I was back in 9th grade. Like that shit took me way back.
I mean, hold on. And I'm sitting here laughing like I wasn't calling myself K Down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, K Down. And I don't know.
Oh shit.
Hold
Trying to
on.
remember
It
everybody
had
from
something to do with 10 cents. I know. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, but anyway, let's get back to Who would you rather get chased by as far as horror movies?
God damn. Me
Like,
being
what you
white,
mean,
I
just
already
like
know I'm a
pick
trip.
somebody?
You said what?
Is this multiple choice?
Yeah, like Jason, Freddy, Candyman. Hell, who you rather get chased by? Who you feel like you can get away from?
Okay.
Chucky.
That little motherfucker fast, bro.
He's a dog. I mean, maybe I'm underestimating him. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
All
he
I
is a
know
The
little bit.
screen, the Ghostface was like slow down. Like Ghostface was just a regular person. He was a teenager, so
See,
like
you stole mine. Thanks. See, you done stole mine because I'm like,
I didn't juke him, punch him. Like that's a person. Like I'm not about to be chased by some benevolent being in my dreams. Not fucking with Freddy. Not fucking with Freddy.
Yeah, because you gonna change the whole environment, all of that. Like all
I'm
of
not
this shit.
fucking
You
with
gonna be running,
Leatherface.
you running in
so you
place.
stole mine. I'm getting chased by Ghostface because ain't no chasing. We gonna thug it out. We about to throw him. We gonna do what we gotta do.
All he got is a
Stop.
knife, bro. Like, yeah.
You are a human, man.
But like, you got
did.
a knife, I got this pistol. What's happening?
If I bleed, you gotta bleed. Somebody gotta die.
We fight.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know. Me being white, I'm probably gonna trip because every white person falls in horror movies. So I don't know. We always choose the bad decisions.
Yeah, it's
There'd be
either
a
that or
whole
y'all want to go check it out.
working car. Yeah, we'd be like, "Hey, y'all hear that?" Everybody else running. I'm like, "I'm gonna go make sure it's safe. I'll be right back." Dead, King, bro. I done learned now. Hell, my ass is gone. I'm gone like they told me going to corrals, half off. I'm out. I'm gone. Shoot.
Ain't gonna let you go out like that, man.
Fuck that.
I'm gonna leave you, but I'm just saying. They gonna remember you.
Facts. Hey, I'll be yell out. Make sure they knew me. And he
Okay, jumping back into the music. Have y'all heard about the Super Bowl halftime performances?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
It's gonna be crunk. Old time. Dre, Mary J. Blige, him. That goes back to what we said last week with his verses. Who gonna be out there with him?
I don't feel like it's gonna change anything as far as, I guess, viewership. I feel like the same amount of people gonna be there. It's a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they gonna be there. They gonna be there.
But I think this is basically saying, hey, Colin Kaepernick, look, we got black performers.
I think it was last year they tried to do it with what is it, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira.
Here.
They were
But
with
don't
the
they
Latin
got
community.
Jay-Z in the, like, what's the name now and doing shit sound? So I guess, and that's what's going on too.
Yeah. Jay-Z, I think he got his hand in some ownership. I know he got some on the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know if he got some in the NFL.
No, I'm thinking the whole I'm gonna have to go back and see, but I think he got some type of thing in the NFL because he was in like a meeting with them and he was talking to Roger Goodell, my bad, and a lot of NFL executives or whatnot.
Doing some sit downs, yeah, I remember that. And then they had Beyonce come out. I think it was that year she did the Super Bowl halftime show.
I think so.
And he did that statement show.
Shit, man, I can't remember. I don't never watch the halftime shows.
Never.
That'd be eating time.
Yeah.
Getting back right.
What? I'll be eating during the whole Super Bowl. Then halftime is bathroom break. If it was like, I think about who was playing, like I can't even remember. Yeah, the Patriots and Kansas City. We were supposed to go. I mean, Tampa Bay and Kansas City. We were supposed to go, but I feel like they gave it to Brady with Tampa being the first.
Do you feel like just the NFL bringing in these certain halftime performers? They basically trying to say we trying to, separate what we've been doing for the past, I don't know, forever. As far as halftime performers, because you ain't never seen it like this, never.
Because not only do they play the national anthem, they also play the black national anthem. Like they are really trying to show, hey, we're here to end racism, but you still got, Colin Kaepernick, who is better than a couple of quarterbacks that you got out there.
That's what I was saying.
You got this and that. And speaking of the anthem, that just like when they asked DL, one of the kings of comedy, they asked him, they said, would you still let your kids listen to R. Kelly and stuff like that? He was like, yeah, y'all still got us listen to the national anthem. It goes just like that. It's truth into it. They want to try to put this in your face as marketing. They still, because they know if they lose, that the black that they have, they lose hella receivers, hella quarterbacks. They lose. Ain't nobody gonna be watching a bunch of white people out there, and that's truth. That is the fact. It's entertaining, and they know.
That's like NBA.
And the owners know that they don't want to lose that because they are billionaires. They don't want to lose that.
See, the NBA never went that route though. They ain't never they always. Besides trying to make the NBA players wear suits, when they stopped doing the whole Allen Iverson wave and what he was doing, because that's what it was. Iverson, Everybody, Allen Iverson, Kevin Garnett, and them.
Their whole culture because AI.
Oh yeah, their culture was AI.
Suits and stuff like that. And it's just like, see, the NBA, no, they got more money into marketing, and the NBA is stretching out. You got China.
Yeah, you got definitely China.
League. So basketball was out there. So Allen, Adam Silver and them, they know they got the bag. But with you look at these contracts for NBA players, you look at contracts for the NFL players.
Guarantees.
NFL, the NFL still they still making their name out there. They just now getting England games, like where they can play games in England and where they can play games in Mexico City. It's still a marketing, and they just want to make sure they keep their money coming in, the African American athletes happy and things like that. Because you had Trump just recently talking about, they don't want to stand for the anthem. Man,
I don't know nothing Trump done said. Don't nobody be paying attention to no Trump, nigga.
None of that.
But no, it really is. It's all about marketing. It's all about getting that bag.
They want to keep their billionaire owners happy because if you look at it, you got hella athletes and African Americans, but you don't see them putting them in. You just recently we had a female African American ref, a female coach, and this and that. It's just like, okay, we're going to introduce a little bit, but if you really want to make it equal, give them the same opportunity you gave you got these owners that's been sitting in there. How long Jerry Jones been there? How long Robert Kraft, a lot of them old as heck, and they get away with, if they get a sexual charge or whatnot, just like, an R. Kelly situation, all they got to do is, we'll just sell the team.
I got you.
And that's what the Panthers did recently.
Somebody like I guess, I ain't going to say a P. Diddy, but I guess one of them top-notch African-American billionaires, like the Jay-Z's or whatnot, to come in and purchase an NFL team.
Yeah.
Then we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. And hopefully they have the same damn opportunities to be able to market. So don't give them no, especially like in the NBA, Seattle needs a team. I know they was looking at spreading out to Las Vegas in a couple years. It's just like the NHL, they just got a team in Seattle. in the NFL, there's teams. You got some like Florida and New York who got 2 or 3 teams. California, I think, got 3 or 4 teams. Texas got 2. There's some states that a black owner can come in and say, hey, like we can, like Alabama. I don't think there's an NFL team in Alabama.
I don't know nothing about no damn college, so I'm jumping off the NFL. I'm done with them. Shout out to the little performers though, do they thing. But anyway, what you saying to this?
That, and I'm just laughing. Yeah, but yeah, it's all about marketing and money, and yeah. But also, like, you got to look at where the music charts are at. Back then, because I didn't realize that people had a gripe about this, rock and roll was the #1 genre, period. Rock and roll. It has not been the #1 genre for years now. It's been rap and pop flipping back and forth. It's been rap and pop flipping back and forth. And like, people can't stand it because they mad because rock and roll is no longer the #1 music in America or the world. It's pop and rap, pop and hip hop, or pop and rap.
Predominantly hip hop.
I have a gripe about that. Not about it being like #1, but I just like, it's really a genre that was created by a group of people.
What you mean?
The melanated ones. Yeah. Hip hop was created by black people, then it was marketed to us by white people and sold back to us.
Even though we was doing our own marketing in the streets.
We don't even own a genre that we created. Yeah. We don't even own it. Like, how? Why the fuck? We created it. But we went to these companies to get it out there, and inevitably we sold hip-hop to corporations.
And I feel like that as far as not needing the record labels now. And I feel like more independent, these artists are coming in now and doing their own thing.
Because it's so easy now to have a studio. It's so easy to have it right in front of you now because the way technology is. See, back then, like she's saying, artists would come in and present it. They can easily just kick them out and say, hey, we can get, somebody that, is a white man or something like that, keep the lyrics and keep for him and push it out and say, this is our idea.
Do the lyrics?
Us.
Oh, are you talking about like whitewashing like that? I was just talking about like the whole hip hop itself. It's not about it being whitewashed, but about it just being a genre that started on the streets.
How about this? Wait, what? Like,
hey, but I mean, they do. They don't act like some of these people aren't like built up by the industry. Like,
I ain't gonna say the name. I ain't going there. Who you feel like built up by the industry right now that they call a rapper? He don't even be rapping like but they pushing it. He's a rapper.
And then it's funny because then the dudes that come in rap and be like, I'm a rock star. Like, bruh, it took me a minute to get on these new wave people. Because they was just coming in talking so disrespectfully about such a genre that I love. I felt like Joe Budden did. I was mad. I was that mad 30-year-old, for real though.
You feel like Joe Budden did? Oh, I got what you're saying. His opinion.
Yeah, like being mad about the younger generation and how they were critiquing hip hop and saying that they better than the pioneers. And it's like, what?
I got what you're saying.
Not the man who said pump it up like 15 times in a whole song.
Man, lyric wise and what he be saying is true as far as rap. His opinion on rap, somewhat. Not his. I ain't talking about the other stuff, but his opinion on rap. Some of the stuff he be saying is true as far as lyrics or whatnot and all that. Yeah, rap. Joe Budden's opinion on rap.
I miss when rap and hip hop was a storytelling. Was storytelling, like, Jeezy and them back in the day. Nowadays, like, everybody sound the same. You can't, like we talked about before, you can't hear a new artist and be like, damn, who is that? Like, there's some artists that you can hear, you know who that is. You know who that is.
Even the women rappers, the new ones, they all sound the same. And it's like,
it's all about the same.
And the same content and everything, and it's just like, can I get a breath of fresh air? Like, can I get something that's not? And it's sad because the ones that don't get the recognition, but then like
that's it.
The ones that market what the market want, like what these producers
And then if
these
you got
record
those that
labels
do
want.
it, they kind of get pushed into that realm of trying to blend in with that music just to get that push. I mean, what else you gonna do if that's what you want to do as far as your career? If you feel like your career supposed to go somewhere,
Somebody made a good point. They were saying, what's the difference between these R&B girls songs and the and the women rappers songs? Like, it's hard to see a difference between that now.
That's
and it's
a good
like,
point.
why? When did R&B girls start competing with the rap girls? When did these two groups of women start competing? Because the R&B women used to have their own sector and the way they presented themselves, and then the rappers would be a different way. Now it's like, if you're a female and you're an artist, you gotta rap, sing, and dance.
It kind of takes me back to Trey Songz and Chris Brown when they was trying to do the rap thing, and it was like, let's get an R&B. Let's stick with R&B.
Hey, man, yeah. Like you see the men doing it, and then the women, you know, it's about they gotta be able to change. They gotta be like, you know, look at me, you know, I gotta find a way to get the bag. I gotta try this, try that, because that next person up is how it is.
Yeah, you're not gonna get no deep realm of R&B the way you used to get it, because that's not gonna sell. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Everybody moving at a fast pace, and that's the music they making.
Nobody grabs the air no more.
Yeah.
In any R&B video,
it depends on how you do it, though. It depends on how you present it, because like you can do some stuff, but if you present it in a certain way.
You know what makes me mad about the whole R. Kelly situation? That's the R&B you want to go back and listen to that stands up today, but I can't. I can't do it. And that's, like ain't nothing out here like that R&B. Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No jagged edge. No nothing. You can't sing to your girl Jodeci. You can't none of that. It's just everything is about.
You know how bad I want to listen to a woman's threat.
Thinking about that song, I lie to you not.
If you
First
don't
of all, I was
stop.
talking about that album, but bruh, I was just singing it in my head.
Yeah, work singing, can we talk? Like you can't.
I try to counteract it with Jay-Z's threat. You know he did this little part with. I'm like, this ain't the same though.
Oh god!
It's like water when you want spark. Yeah.
I guess besides hip hop, I want to get back to a little bit of Halloween. So y'all don't watch a lot of horror movies, right?
Yeah, bitch.
What you be feeling like some of the dumbest decisions people make in horror movies?
Going to look and see what made that noise.
Boom. That's number one. Because I try to tell you, if some shit I lie to you not. If shit make a noise in my house, the first thing I do is stop and listen to see if that motherfucker gonna make it again. Then I be like, okay, what could it have been, and do I need to go see what it is? And where is everybody else in this house? And bruh, it's a lot of shit I'm thinking about before I actually get up to go see what the fuck it is. Because if it's coming to get me, it's gonna come to get me, but I'm gonna be ready for it when it come get me. Why the fuck am I gonna go to it? Nah.
It's the long pause. It's the long pause though. You doing something, you
like that, you be like, nah. You be want to ask him, like,
you
what's
stop
that?
breathing and everything.
Everything.
I be wanting to be like, who there? That motherfucker respond, I'm gone. That motherfucker respond, I'm gone. Like, who there? Me who?
I guess it's my thing with me, because I'm a person, when I get up in the morning, I get up early in the morning, I gotta be in work at like 6 o'clock, especially now it's getting dark. Before I get in, I look in my back seat. I'm in I do that. I do it on the regular. I go to the gas station anytime, I'm looking in my back seat.
Right. Yeah.
I get that from I think Urban Legends.
Yeah, it's an Urban Legend.
And Chucky.
I feel like that's a genre that needs to be explored more. The whole urban legend shit. Like, I feel like, especially like with black people, because I swear it's a whole bunch of urban legends that is just specific to black culture, which I hate when people be like, black people ain't got no culture. Why did we all have the same childhood then? Because the shit that people share on the internet, I be like, I thought that just happened to me, or like, no, we all had the same childhood.
I feel like, have you seen a movie called Spell that was with Ghost in it? I call a nigga Ghost. You know Ghost off Power, right?
Yeah, no, but I ain't seen. I haven't seen what you're
But
talking about.
that's kind of in the realm of what you talking about, as far as it's based on like a voodoo doll. New Orleans, well, not in New Orleans, but it's like a voodoo doll, and they go into this little thing as far as black culture or whatnot, and these spells she casting on him or whatnot. I'm like, I don't know nothing about it.
That's
I don't know nothing about it. It's scary looking though. I don't know nothing about it.
y'all like North. Go ahead.
That remind me of that story where this white girl was trying to mess with, trying to summon this old voodoo witch doctor, and it was this old.
Oh shit. My bad. Damn. Oh shit. Damn. My bad, man. My bad, y'all. We back on. My bad, y'all. Oh shit. My bad. What's going on, bro? My bad.
Oh nah, you good? I was like, it said, thank you for joining the free meeting. I said, what happened?
My damn phone. My bad. Damn, my fault.
I'm trying to figure this out. It got me on the computer mic. I need to be on my mic.
And I just dropped every damn thing.
All right, we good. We still on here live, man. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. I'm about to get off in a minute.
That's it. Thank you for choosing Zoom free me. That's it. But I wasn't done.
Basic Pro.
Come back. No.
I got you, bro. If you accidentally cut off, my bad, bro. If you accidentally go out, it don't mean that I cut you out.
Oh yeah. I was like, man, I thought I was saying something good. I was about to say, ding.
Keep talking shit, I'm about to cut you out. I want to ask a classic album versus, because I've been doing this like every week, like an album versus album, classic album only. Dr. Dre 2001 versus Kanye West Graduation.
I want to say Dr. Dre so bad. I want to say Dr. Dre so bad.
I'm gonna listen to y'all two first. Then
I'm stuck.
Neither one of them albums is anything I like reach back to go listen to it all the way through.
You done heard both of them though.
It's not. They're not.
They got classic songs on them though. So you.
I didn't say they didn't. And that's what I'm comparing is the songs, because it's like I can't tell you anything about the album as a whole. Like,
because I think in my opinion is I'll ride to some old Dr. Dre before I ride to Kanye. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put the Chronic in before I put some Kanye. It's just that ride, that vibe. You know what I'm saying? You heard that
Dr. Dre 2001 on cassette tape. The skits, all of it. The next episode, explosive, corrupt, unforgettable verses. They have like 22 tracks on there. Forget about Dre, Dr. Dre, Eminem. Man, classic. Graduation though. Big Brother, Jay-Z. I think he had one with Lil Wayne. What was that? Barry Bonds. See, I can't. It's good. Dr. Dre 2001. All day.
Like, you be stuck for a second, and you just be like, man, what would I put if I was in my car right now? If I had both
Dr.
of them in my
Dre.
hand, which one am I going? What one am I putting in?
I would have to say regionally, I probably listen to West Coast people the least.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's not like I don't like them, because I listen to plenty of West Coast people. But like if I'm reaching for somebody, it's either South or Northeast.
I would honestly agree with you somewhat because I got my choices as far as West, and my opinion on that is because of they beat choices. I'm not so much of a West Coast beat. Like, I can't go with they beats.
I guess
much.
that's what it is.
Like Dr. Dre,
It's a different feeling, and like we Southern, so it's like
you gotta have some 808 or something. You gotta have a little 808 in there.
Yeah, man. Yes.
It's like the thing with Dr. Dre is he know what artists he working with, so he can work with that. And it's like some people are stuck to like they region. Dr. Dre can just
That's what Game. What's that song Game had? How We Do. That didn't sound like a Dr. Dre beat that he would normally do.
Yeah.
Just like shit he was doing for Eminem, like.
Yes. Definitely.
And
that's
like,
a good one.
I mean, but then that's.
See, speaking of which, I just heard a noise now, and I'm home by myself. Like, all right now.
Yeah, you look like you in the dark too. Hey,
Right. This nigga gets snapped.
Hey, that's it.
Like, all you see is there right here, but like,
I'm about to say, if you see something moving behind me, it's my cat. It's and it's a black cat. So.
Any of y'all ever seen Unfriended?
No, I wanted to watch it just because I wanted to watch it. Like, I mean, I know it wasn't probably that, like, it ain't that good of a caliber of a movie, but like, entertaining for a good.
Cause Nate definitely giving me vibes from that movie right now. He definitely giving me them vibes. He get snapped.
Like, I'm glad he turned off some light. Like, yeah.
We done made him paranoid.
Nobody understand. Like, I got a 3-bedroom. This bitch is out by itself. Like, it's like the end where some trailers.
I don't know if I'm tripping,
like,
but I do see something red behind you.
Can't.
You stay out in the country.
Yeah. That shit, right in Trauma, like right before you get to it. Like, it's a whole yard to itself. The driveway by itself. People miss it all the time because they be like, "Damn, man, you in the cut." Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, shout out to my boy Nate, man. Whatever happens, hey.
Make sure you subscribe to the podcast and listen to my.
It was a good one. It was a good ride, man.
Thanks. I put on all the artists that I could play. I thank y'all for sending me your links.
I ain't no witness
Man, the South is a real experience for people that's not from the South. They really get like the bugs and shit, just the way we do shit. Like, it's really different. Like,
I think it's the same way for us though, going like to a New York, West Coast, like culture shock.
Public transit is just like. Why we got to go underground?
Man, do you want to ride a subway in New York?
What? We talking about going to get a foot long? You said subway. That's the only subway I know. When I was there, when we went up to New York, like, I see how them was driving. Like, nah, they only got one ways too. And then, like, when most of her family came down here, they were mad as shit. Like, everybody drives slow, and y'all don't have buses. There's a reason. There's only like a fourth of what y'all have there. Like, we don't have like shit. There's not even a movie. We don't even have a mall here. Like, go to Walmart. That's all we got.
Shout out Statesville, man. I love my city, man. I still love my city. You never have to play. Shout out Signal Hill.
That's where I come
good times,
from,
man. Good times at Signal Hill. I think
when I went up to New York, man, I was like, oh my. The only thing I hated with as soon as you enter that motherfucker, you smell it. That's the only thing. Like down here, when I was telling them, I'm like, yeah, y'all, it's about to rain. You can smell it. You can smell it. Yeah, because down here, you don't smell shit and piss all the time. Up there, it's just like.
Shout out to all my New York people. Shout out to all my subscribers from New York. Love you.
Thanks. I love y'all. Hey, y'all. Keep sending in them songs.
We'll talk about what it smells. It smells good, New York. Shout out New York.
Oh my God.
Hey, y'all do have good food on every corner. Like you ain't gotta go hungry in New York. There's a stop at every corner, bro. Somebody out there.
I think the South food a little bit better though, bro. Just a little bit.
Oh yeah, cause we can slow cook. We can slow cook ours up here. It's so fast paced.
You get no seasonings like you get up here.
Yeah, now up here they got food.
Y'all might got some good pizza down there, but not up. You ain't get no good.
You can walk down the block, get you a Gucci purse in any bootleg movie. They got each corner got their own. Somebody got something out on the sidewalk laid out. They gonna you gonna buy something.
All right,
like we got Louis bags. Louis bags.
I guess one of the last things I'm gonna get into is just what y'all trying to be for Halloween. What's y'all plans for Halloween?
What?
Oh, speaking of, did you have some topics? Indeed, because I told you y'all want to come up with something. Yeah.
Yeah, I was laughing at one of your topics. Who did you say?
Which one?
Can you date or marry somebody who has a past of
Oh,
being a hoe?
I forgot about I mean, I'm asking.
It's like, what's your definition of a hoe? And
okay, you go to Walmart. Oh, that's what such. Oh, that's such. Oh, that's such. And I'm not saying they saying that, but you know they mess with Ronnie, Jermaine, Kevin, and Susie, or Susie, Devin, and Rashida mess with him.
are you secure enough to handle that, or does it bother you because you know those people? Because if you didn't know those people, would it still bother you?
No. And I'm talking from personal experience.
Okay, so you saying just know all of the above. You could not be with somebody who had a past.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, who was a hoe or had a hoe phase? Because you know, like now it's a whole thing. You know, back in that day, it was just like you a hoe because you slept with all these people. Now, Gen Zers, they say it's a hoe phase. So like they can have a phase of being a hoe, and then they can just not be a hoe no more.
Yeah. Damn.
So it's like, are you mad at somebody for having a whole phase, or are you mad at somebody's body count?
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
That's what I mean. What's your definition of being a hoe?
Be having a whole phase, and I gotta say
the phase or the body count, because sometimes some people have a whole phase, but their body count is still low-ish. And what do you consider high body count? Like double digit, like teens?
No, not double digit, not two people.
No, I mean, when I say double digits, I mean like over 10. Is over 10? Or are you talking about 30 plus? Or like...
No, I guess not, because you got to think about the years. People started early.
Yeah.
And I got to say, when I say personal experience, I can't count that because I guess when you hold two, you can't really include that. So, my bad.
Cause I'm about to say, you
hey,
know,
wait! Oh, like
different body count different from somebody going through
a
whole phase.
No.
Everybody that had a whole phase after like a bad breakup.
I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying?
Back then, if
like,
you were, if you was talking to if you said for instance a hoe and you were a hoe yourself, I don't think it counted.
Yeah.
Long time ago. I'm talking going into your 20s, 21, 22.
Yeah.
So okay, so what about like you was a hoe in high school, but you wasn't a hoe in your 20s? I'm confused.
Just forget what I said. I'm basically saying, can you date somebody who has a whole past, a whole history?
It's a lot of particulars in that, and it's like, are we still living in the same region where you were?
Yes.
Hoe? Because that got a lot to do with it, because then there's like temptation of these people reaching out to you, or you seeing these people in public, versus like we don't even live near none of these people, we don't know none of these people, or you fucked all these other people in a different state, or like it's a lot.
What you was gonna say, Nate? And I'm gonna come back.
I'm a Libra, and you gotta be specific. And it's our season, baby.
I got what you said, because you breaking it down a little bit more. But you right, the region. That's what I should have said. Could you date somebody who got a pass and y'all stay in the same region? Y'all in the same area.
No.
But it's
We
pass.
in the
It's the
same
pass.
school. We in the same region. No.
It's like,
Cause
say for instance, like 5 years pass.
Station too small. Station too small.
Yeah, everybody know
No.
each other. And especially when you gotta hear it. If we move region and I know you was a hoe over here and I heard about it, but they can reach me on Facebook, like you can block it, but you can't block them face to face. Like, damn, bro, you know she used to do such and such with such and like, yeah, bro. And don't let them motherfuckers have recordings. Like, yeah, bro, there was a party and everything. Like, yeah, like, nope, can't do it.
I ain't going there.
I'm so glad I grew up before cameras. God, because
Not going there.
I was just on the verge of bad camera phones, so I'm like, oh,
It
Jesus.
was the flip phone, man. Hey, I missed that. You can hang up on anybody. Somebody, scoop.
Well, I
Not
guess
by me.
I just look at it as are you able to be comfortable in your own skin? Because that's what it's about.
Okay.
Do you go off other people's
secure
opinions?
enough to deal with somebody's past? I mean, everybody can deal with somebody. It's all about what you're willing to accept. And
Yeah.
I got a lot of stipulations, as you can see. Like, do I got to see these people? Do I know these people?
Mm-hmm.
Was
That's
one
a
of
lot.
my friends?
It's a
Like,
lot.
yeah, damn.
That's when it comes that we have to be out of that region because we're in that same region. You gonna hear it.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work if you're in that same region.
If
So,
I knew, yeah,
You going off other people's opinions?
that'd be the worst. That'd be a messing up a lot of people's relationship when they the best their own opinion in your stuff.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
have to
Are you
hear
living
that
by their
all-
opinions?
It's at first you're gonna be like, man, nah, this and that. But when people keep saying stuff, you gonna start thinking about it. It's gonna start creeping. And then when you start thinking about it, that's when shit start really hitting. Then you start really looking out for like, but she was a hoe back then,
He or she.
Yeah, like you're gonna be like, damn,
Gotta be clear.
He's speaking from his point of view.
yeah.
But it ain't even about people's opinions. I'm not attracted to that type of person. Like, if you out there, nah.
My biggest fear is
I don't like.
Can you re-enter your whole phase? That's my thing. Like, was I the one that you wanted to test it or not?
I get what you're
and
saying.
then you feel like, yeah, a loyal relationship ain't for me. I want my cake and eat it too. You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, damn, I was pie. I guess I wasn't cake. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like the analogy.
they re-enter back and then you be like, damn, not only did we stay in the same region, you stayed in the same region too. Like,
So I guess I'll do the funnel cake. But all right, what you say?
But I'm not participating in any type of cake. I just,
no, can't.
I got you.
Can't.
it's different. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of scenarios in my head that I could go off of. But like, don't you feel like there's like a double standard though? Like guys.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
If you, I've seen this. I see it
but the woman
today.
get put down. Yeah.
I will say this. I'm gonna say this. You have, and I'm not talking about nobody in particular, no, but you have certain females that'll be, I guess, excited or have this certain, I guess, excitement to go with a dude that has been with a lot of females, and it's like,
Popularity.
yeah, the popularity. But on the other end, you won't have no dudes trying to be like, I want to holler at that chick, but they want to, as far as sleep with her, but they ain't gonna like make it.
They holler
no
at
show.
what they want from her.
No, it ain't gonna be a show. It ain't gonna be like some Facebook shit or like social media type thing. But on the other end, on the female end, I have seen it where if it's a popular dude being with a lot of females, yeah, they want everybody to know, especially if they get knocked up. That's real. I'm just being honest. That's what I've seen.
They want to. They want. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. I don't get. I don't get it, but I'm just saying that's where I look.
I don't got it. I ain't got nothing to say because I agree. It's always been a double standard. It's a double standard in lots of things. that's like I was going to get on this like body shaming that people are doing to these females, and I'm just like I don't get it. It's like,
what you mean?
Okay, so I'm gonna go three different ways. I'm gonna tell you three different women who have recently been body shamed. So Coyle Ray keeps getting body shamed for being skinny. Why? Let her exist and be skinny. Why she can't be skinny? So Coyle Ray is too skinny. Then you got Lizzo. Lizzo, she's too fat to do anything. Then in the middle you got the young baby Tate. She had that song. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I'm the shit, I am that bitch, I am that song. Anyway, she just recently got body shamed for whatever she wore at some festival, like her stomach isn't flat, and she wore her stomach out, and then now you got a whole bunch of people telling her, you fat, you shouldn't have wore that, you ain't got no friends because they didn't tell you that you look like that, and it's like, if she's confident enough to wear the outfit, why is there so much hate on women's bodies? And all three of these women have natural bodies. None of them have any work done. So that's the gripe. It's like people scream, I'm tired of all this plastic surgery. I want to see natural bodies. There go three of them that you straight up body shaming. Yep. That other women are body shaming. I don't get it. Why? But then the men jump in it too, and that's what makes it worse.
Yo, you get the men jumping in it though after they see so many women chiming in and saying the negative things though. Then it's like, it's my turn.
I know it is, but it's like, why y'all following lead on some dumb shit? And I'm saying women need to get it together too, because it's like, why are we doing this? We said we want to see natural bodies, and you got these three women confident in showing their bodies, because all three of them show their bodies.
Yeah,
all three of them. They show their bodies, and it's like,
a lot of us with this young generation, we need to get them to watch 90s sitcom women. You want to see natural body, they need to watch 90s sitcom women, and then let them sit there. No, like just get it from all shows, like in the 90s, from Family Matters, Fresh Prince, all of that, from all of them shows. Let them sit there and watch natural beauty that it is. Like she said, you got three natural bodies in three different shapes. Like Lizzo, she don't care. She gonna wear what she want to, and you gotta have that self-confidence and that mentality, because people gonna hate regardless, because they mad because you got this money, you got it out there, you doing what they want to do, and they more so mad at themselves for not being, and they want to try to attack out.
I guess I'm just confused, because it used to be a thing of being skinny, but now everybody want to be big, as far as big butts, big titties and all. Why y'all fat shaming if that's what you want to, like, you want to be big, you want the biggest of biggest. I don't get it.
But then your stomach got to be flat too. Your waist got to be small, and your stomach got to be flat, and your boobs got to be big, and then you got to have hips, and your ass to butt to thigh ratio has to look right, because if not, then your thighs look like toothpicks holding up this massive ass. And it's like, I don't
You look like a corn dog.
I'm not plastic surgery shaming, because if you want to get your body fixed, do it. But it's like, at what point is enough enough? Like, and who are you doing this for, really? Like, who are you really doing this for?
It's definitely for appearances, and not for one person. It's for the world. That's what I genuinely see.
They see what the world happened. Like, it go from, look at Nicki Minaj when she first came in the game. Bad. She was beautiful. Then all of a sudden, her booty just say, pow. And now she walk around looking like a horse and carriage, just carrying something with her.
Shout out Nicki Minaj. That ain't my opinion.
That's mine. I'll tell you. Hey, Nicki. But, like, you was bad back then. It's like Little Kim's situation. She went whole China dog. You was bad back then. Take me back when you did it with Mobb Deep. Take me back to that Little Kim with that song. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess I don't listen to some of the things Little Kim went through, especially in them early days, 90s. It was like a different stage, and people saying stuff about dark-skinned women and all that. She went through a lot.
Yeah.
She broke
down so many barriers, and she don't get her flowers like she's supposed to. And it's because of her content. It's because of her music content. As a person who actually grew up listening to her music, like, I don't feel like it fucked me up. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a fucked up person. I don't feel like I'm a sexual deviant. Like,
No disrespect
I
to.
laughed at it now. I laughed at it then. I used to listen to Eminem. He was
Like,
straight killing people.
Yeah, Eve. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Eminem and watch horror films. Like,
I definitely feel like I got honestly, but I think it's a difference because of social media. So it's a difference. Music is a more influence. Music is more of an influence now than it was back then. But social media,
it is.
it's in your face right now. It's right there.
It's so easy
it's
to
constantly
promote
in your
yourself
face.
now. It's so easy to get yourself out there. You can reach out to fans. You can go live. See, back then you couldn't. You had to set up a whole interview, be on TV. They had to tune in to that time. Now you can get up first thing in the morning and put your phone up. Hey, live, how you doing? This is come on, walk.
You sound like you done watched a few lives.
Yeah, you done some.
He promoted earlier. I'm gonna start going live on IG with podcasts. I seen that one. I forgot what she was trying to address somebody that said something to her in comments. She went live just for that, and she was in her bathroom. She was like, put the phone there like this, and it was like, I'm like, it's so easy for artists to reach their fans now. Straight IG live, Facebook live. Look at the shit Bootsy do. We go still live.
I can't with that. Like, I can't get down with that because it's like.
I wanted to ask.
First of all, the amount of times we've seen celebrities just like who. I don't understand how you can get so mad at somebody that makes you want to turn on the camera for the world to see and scream at your phone. I don't understand the logic behind that because I'm just like, I'm getting mad at people, but there's no way I'm about to just go, so-and-so did this, and I hope they pull up. What in the, y'all are grown people.
And it'd be bad
what
if they
in
don't
the world they should, why? This social media, like there's a strong tie between social media and psychology. Like this,
the younger generation
That's
too
true.
so bad.
That's true. That's a good
we are
point.
being studied. I swear, like I feel like we the guinea pig generation. Cause what the fuck was the point of us switching the pink shit? Huh?
The fact.
What the fuck was the point of that?
Like you didn't even brush your teeth. You just came in here. Here's this. Switch it. But what?
You got me feeling some way while we doing this, and I'm like, damn, you talking about we being studied.
Did our parents consent to this? Did our parents consent to this? Did they sign consent forms for us to switch that? Like, bruh.
Just be standing there.
I mean, that's everything as far as even with, well, I feel like that kind of helps as far as what the kids doing as far as laptops or whatnot, school-wise.
Man, you know how much data they collecting.
But that's what I'm saying as far
You know
as you
how
saying
much
we being
data
studied.
we not.
Not too
Kids
long
being
ago.
studied, and we all being
Not
studied.
too long ago.
Talking
Not too
about
long
some
ago.
Belco experiment shit. Like,
Google got sued for tracking everybody. Like Google really got sued for that shit. Like tracking, like, cause you can look up something on your phone and then go to Facebook and you will see an ad for what you looked up. Like it's really
I knew that.
like that.
That's already, yeah, I knew
All
that.
tracking, all that, because
Yeah, but it's how much data they collect.
They got everything.
Yeah.
That's like the FBI do what they do, especially pertaining to hip hop and whatnot.
Yep.
As far as staying on social media, you know how
And
many
they do.
FBI accounts
They
on
do.
social media?
Yeah, be waiting for somebody to go live. Be like, yeah, we in here. We da-da-da-da-da. Yep, got it right there. 23:45. Right there, pulled up. Right,
Man.
doing the live. They put them in the... doing the live.
Full
I tell
investigation.
you, social media, man. Social media. Yeah, you gotta handle that shit with care.
Did you have anything as far as any more topics besides mine?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I just got like one of my random questions.
Okay.
I like to answer.
Let's go ahead and jump into that then.
All right. Name 3 albums that you've listened to 10 plus times and 3 movies that you watch 10 plus times. And I don't know if you want them to be about hip hop or if you know, or,
Nah, they can come
you know,
ahead.
or whatever genre. And same with the movie, whatever genre, not unless you want it to be about horror.
Don't matter. But being that it is Halloween, I guess I'll stick with that as far as movies. Because I definitely got horror movies that's in my top 10 of all time. But as far
No, but
as...
have you watched them? Have you watched them 10 times?
Oh, yes.
More than 10 times?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This
I
nigga
think
right
I only
here.
got...
Yes.
Well, I guess I...
2003 Texas Chainsaw 10 times. It ain't been 10 times. It's definitely been about 150, probably.
Good.
I was a person, you got to understand, at 1.2, I ain't have no internet and stuff. So when I had tapes, movie DVDs, and I ain't have internet, it's over and over and over. I'm repeating over and over.
Yes. That's the only reason why some of these movies are what they are.
Yeah, that's why I got like favorites like that. I had no choice. So at one point, and it came my favorite. But as far as 3, I would say Get Rich or Die Trying, album wise, Get Rich or Die Trying. Jay-Z, Life and Times of Sean Carter, Volume 3, over 10 times. Shit. I gotta say, I can't say Foxy. I can't say Little Kim. Little Kim, La Bella Mafia, over 10 times. One of my favorite songs. The reason I listen to that album, though, one of my favorite songs, I Came Back for You. It's one of my favorite Little Kim songs.
Snap.
Movie-wise, Tales from the Hood, Child's Play, and Texas Chainsaw 2003.
Which Child's Play?
1.
Oh, I know I ain't seen that 10 times.
Definitely.
I have not. I probably the third one. Probably yes. I've probably seen the third one.
I had it on a VHS tape. Real. It was one of those VHS tapes that you record movies on. I had that on there, Purple Rain and Rocky.
Oh,
Man, I'm about to get off here.
Right.
Shut up. But God dang. They trying to get me off here again.
That's a trio right there. Purple Rain, Rocky, and Child.
Yeah, they come back to back to back. I'm good to go.
You just watch. Hey, you watching different genres. It ain't Child Play 1, 2, 3. Now we going Purple Rain.
Wake up, fall asleep on one. Wake up, be confused. Like what the hell?
Like what the hell? They start killing people. I thought they was fighting.
Man? I'm on there able to do my glitter with Purple Rain. Then I can start stabbing. And then I'm boxing. I'm good.
like we went from killing the boxer. What was he fighting him? I thought he had a knife. Now we in the freezer punching meat. Now this is.
I'm in Lake Minnetonka. Then I'm Lake Minnetonka. Then I'm in Rocky, man. For real. What about yours, bro? What's your 3 albums and 3 movies?
Man.
10 times album. You gotta have them.
Now, album wise, I got you. Album wise, I'm definitely going Thug Motivation 101. I still listen to that shit to this day.
That's one I missed. I should have said that one because it's definitely one 10 times. But
I forgot. He was like, to this day. Yes, to this day. I was just playing. I think I got a playlist just of Jeezy all around. And then
what?
When you was going, I was sitting here thinking, I was like, I know I'm going to say Thug Motivation 101. And then I was stuck between saying the Carters, or do I want to go back to Jeezy?
Ooh.
Or I know I had Lloyd Banks Hungry for More.
Oh yeah, that's number 2.
It's just feeling the story. Like I like when I hear hip hop, I gotta be like I want to sit there and visualize. You know what I'm saying? And Banks had to me the best energy unit when it came punchlines and shit like that. So Hungry for More, Motivation 101. And possibly the Carter 2.
Give me your 2 or 3. You said Thug Motivation 101, Lloyd Banks, and Carter 2.
Carter 2.
Okay. What about your 3 movies?
Man, it's gonna be Friday after next, and then probably Mel Gibson Signs, that alien movie.
Okay.
That
Signs, man, you talking about with the damn water aliens?
Yeah, when he swing away mirror. I don't know why, but as a kid, bro, when I had DVDs too, I was like, cause I had a PlayStation 2. All I had was PlayStation 2. So I'm like, man, cause I found out them motherfuckers could play DVDs. I was like, yeah, put them right in there. Watch
I'm gonna say something over in Signs, when he walking by, when he doing the birthday party and the damn alien walk by,
damn green motherfucker just walk right by. Hey, my first time seeing that shit, I was like Egypt. I said, oh, little ass kid, bro. I said, what? And then he rewind it back. He in there like this, and then the little kid speaking. I almost remember if I could speak. I know it was at their birthday party. He
what about your second one?
Man, it just be Friday after next.
Oh yeah, you said Friday after next and Signs.
Yeah, and Signs.
Okay.
This is
what we doing the deal?
I love comedy, man. This Signs was just, I was stuck on it.
I got you.
I probably watched that shit 10 times in one day.
I couldn't deal with it after the water aliens. I was done after the water aliens.
It was crazy.
To a planet that's mostly water.
What's that meal with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Well, duh.
Left when it rained. They came and shut the whole shit down. And didn't notice it. They did all their crop circling, and then you telling me it didn't rain out one time in all them regions y'all visited, and you didn't know that shit was gonna.
Look where they was at.
At a farm. They did that shit. They did it in India. They did it
a farm.
They were shutting places down
where you grow things.
There's not a sprinkler system.
Okay, the deal. What's your
the dog barking the whole time?
Look, y'all saying everything that I'm thinking. I'm just like,
man, watch movies too much.
Dumbness.
like that didn't happen.
All right. Albums. Stillmatic. Late Registration. Blueprint 3. Believe it or not. Blueprint 3. I guess because I had that album like on a CD, and like I had a car that had a CD player, and the radio sucked, and I just listened to it all the time. I mean, to me, it was a well put together album though too.
Oh,
like,
okay.
The producers.
You talking about the one with Alicia Keys?
Timberland. That's the one with New York on there?
Yeah, New York. Okay, I did like that album. I got you. Okay.
Empire State of Mind.
Yeah, that is a good album. That is.
Yeah.
Because the radio still sucks.
What?
I don't know, he had
movies? That shit everywhere.
That shit played the same four songs.
Movies. I don't know if I got like actual horror movies that I watch more than more than 10 times. But like, okay, so when I moved into my apartment and didn't have cable, I had like 5 DVDs. So I watched this movie called Breaking All the Rules. I don't know how many people have actually seen that movie.
Jamie Foxx.
But it is still, I don't care. Every time I watch that movie, that shit is funny every time.
I can't stand it.
Everybody played their role, and it was like
that shit was Jamie Foxx and Morris Chestnut and Gabrielle Union. Oh hell no! Stand that movie.
What?
I cannot stand that movie.
No, The Boss Man. I guess because like I ain't had nothing else to watch, so I used to watch it and fall asleep.
And the fact that I don't watch it multiple times, but.
It's just so stupid. Man. Like it is like I feel like they wasn't even like really trying to act. They was just acting silly. And like,
they wasn't trying to be funny either to me.
The whole plot line of the movie was stupid though. Like it was the plot line is stupid as hell. But I watched it more than 10 times, probably more than 20. If you want to go like kinda horror, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't know. Yes, the movie.
Okay.
the movie with like you gotta think about when that came out. That was like 92,
Yeah,
93.
that
So
was a minute ago.
it wasn't good. Like it was okay
No
for what it was and for that time period. But like it wasn't
It
great.
wasn't no Blade series.
It wasn't no what?
No, hell no, it wasn't no
It
Blade.
wasn't no Blade series. It wasn't no
Man,
Blade
you didn't have to
series.
say that. That was like, damn. That was on some Lost Boys shit. You ever seen Lost Boys?
Once.
No, I ain't gonna do Lost Boys like that. Lost Boys way better than it.
It is. It is. I like vampire movies. That's why Blade. Oh my god. Yes. Yes.
What about your third one?
If you want to go semi-scary, The Craft. That's because I owned it.
That's my shit.
I mean,
I fuck with The Craft. Okay.
It was well.
You gotta
It
watch
was
The
well
Craft.
shot.
That's
It was
shit.
well acted.
Yeah.
Like, man, what blew my mind is when I found out the black girl. Well, she mixed. Rachel True. She was 30 when she played that role. 30.
Hey, you know back then that was everybody was 25 and up in all of those 90s movies, teenage movies.
Yes.
I mean, Spider-Man,
like
that nigga was like 30. Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
Yo, but no, the girl that keeps Bianca Lawson, who she's in like all like the scary stuff. She was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She was in Vampire Diaries, I believe.
I ain't never watched Vampire Diaries.
I didn't watch it. But yeah, Bianca Lawson. She like, is she 40? I don't know. But she still look young.
Is she light skinned?
Yeah, like
Was
real
she in
light
Bones?
skin.
I think
I
that's
have
who
to
you.
check
That's who you
IMDb.
talking about.
Hold on. Let me check IMDb. Yes, I have the app because that's how much I like movies, and I'm serious.
If that's who you talking about, I think she was in Bones.
Well, this. And
Bro,
on to the next episode.
Why she
She
doing
was
that?
in-
You done check that Meek Mill
She-
album?
Nah, I've listened to that Lil Tunechi and Rich the Kid.
Rich the Kid.
First,
God, it got me again. I wasn't even on there that long. Damn. They keep doing that shit. Keep knocking me out. My bad, y'all. I gotta get up off here. I ain't got that little zoom playing. I said basic, so they knocking me out. They ain't do that before though. I done been on here longer. They ain't never done that before. My bad, y'all. I don't know if they gonna jump back on here because I was about to get off here anyway, man. Shout out to anybody that was tuned in tonight, man. My bad, y'all. I'm about to get out here, man. They trying to get me. They say, nigga, you need
They
to
like
do
get
something.
the fuck off our
You
platform.
need to do something.
Oh, but yes, she was in Bones. Yes,
Okay, that's who you talking about then. Okay,
Hey.
okay.
yeah.
What you saying, bro? Oh shit, the damn ghost done got your ass.
No,
Damn, Nate. Damn.
Be this time.
Bro, you going in and out though. I don't know what's going on. Blair Witch fucking with you.
Oh yeah, but she 42 and she still look like she's 25.
Yeah, she did. That's who I knew you was talking about. Cause she stay young in everything.
everything.
She done been in a bunch of them old sitcoms and whatnot too. Damn, I ain't.
It's
Hanging with
funny
Mr.
because she
Cooper.
was in Breaking All the Rules.
Oh yeah, she the one that broke up with Jamie Foxx. Goddamn silly ass.
At the beginning,
That's all I keep thinking about is Jamie Foxx and his damn hair and them sick man.
That's what I feel like. That's what killed the damn movie.
Nah. He should have been
You're
acting like Jamie on the Jamie Foxx show. That's what I don't like about it. I just think it ain't funny. It's not funny. Morris Chestnut ain't particularly supposed to be funny, but you back on, bro?
I don't know.
Nate, can you hear me?
He is.
Oh no, bro. Yeah, you. Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
you said you was in your hot spot.
I'm waiting up. My hot spot fucking up, bro.
Bro, I'm about to get up off here though, man. Y'all done been on here for me about 2
I'm
hours.
waiting on it to catch up.
That shit is frozen.
Yeah, you gone, bro.
Oh, yep. He's left.
All right, man. I'll let him know what's up, but I'm about to get off here. Do appreciate you coming through, and like I said, as far as Fridays, don't. I'll let you know what's up, man. But I appreciate you just still coming through, even when I cancel or whatnot. This definitely was live and streaming, so you definitely gonna see it.
Alright.
But every Friday when I do this, especially this month, I'm gonna be on the Halloween stuff. I'm gonna be mixing it up though as far as music or whatnot, but definitely come up with some topics if you got some. I definitely can use some different ones. I be trying to come up with some stuff. Let me see, hold on. I'm trying to make sure I ain't forget something, but nah, that was most of the stuff I had.
I'm about to say, I think you hit everything this time.
But yeah, I be having Matt on here with me sometimes, and the only reason I'm asking is that be straight, because I don't know if y'all don't talk, since whatever.
If he cool, I'm cool.
Okay, that's all I wanted to make sure, because I'll be having him on here too. He been working a lot though, so that's one of the reasons he ain't jumped on here. Because we be trying to get into the stock things and whatnot. And me personally, I ain't got too much information on stocks or whatnot. I ain't about to lie to you. Do you? See them? I'm not about to lie to you. What about the whole Bitcoin and things? You into that type of stuff? Okay.
I mean, I know about it, but I was more interested in like NFTs because like I do art, so like, and that's like a form of currency. But then they was talking about that's bad for the environment. And
you said NFTs?
Like, yeah.
Okay, because I recently seen where Tory Lanez sold an album like that or something, and like he got all the proceeds back, but people who bought the album, they can sell it too for their own profit or whatnot. Okay.
Yeah.
I might just see more about that.
Yeah, so it's like forming your own type of currency. Okay. Kind of. I mean, but it was interesting. I watched the video about it, but like it's pros and cons because people were saying like it's bad for the environment because of like data storage. Don't give me lying. That's as much as I can tell you because I
okay.
I wasn't really looking that hard into it. I just kind of came across it and thought it was interesting, and I gave it some time.
Okay.
Took a look.
But as far as you rapping, if you do something, man, definitely throw it on here so I can give you a shout out, man.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Trying to. If you doing some rapping, I'm trying to hear something because I do it. I don't do it for like a career wise. I do it for the art and just if I come up with something in my head and I hear a beat I want to get off of, I'm like, okay, I'm about to do something.
Yeah, I see.
But other than that, like I said, next Friday I'll most likely be on here. If not Friday, Saturday. And if you want to join, you're more than welcome to come on here. Like I said, I'm going to hit up my same people and whatnot. I had another female I hit up that I think might join or whatnot, but I don't know yet. That's my sister's cousin. She pretty cool or whatnot. She into the music, but she be doing like a little writing. She got some stories she be writing. Like, the little hood books everybody like to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, stuff like that is profitable because you can. I mean, you ain't even gotta like have like a big market, but like, man, you can make some money.
I mean,
You know, just writing about.
I've been recently
life.
working on a little script. I've been working on it for like since little bit since last year, and I stopped working on it when I started doing this or whatnot. But I recently kind of got back on it. It was like a horror / hip hop thing.
See, I like that. I'm like, there's not enough black horror written by black people. Cause like, we got some trauma.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not a comedy.
Not all race based. Like, it's just, come on. Like, it's a lot of trauma that ain't race based. Like, let's find a different angle to go to.
I would
you know
say,
what I mean?
Think of Scream and the stuff that goes on as far as, I would say, think of Screaming with rappers trying to pertain a certain lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm writing something in the. I ain't gonna say it on here because I don't want nobody taking my because I'll say too much. People be like, oh shit,
okay.
I like that. Yeah, I'm a kid. But
it's like,
if I get a chance, I'll let you hear more about it because, like I said, if I start getting into it and you got people who want to jump on it and do something low budget, like Tubi got all these hood movies, that's what I'm looking at it like. For real.
Yeah. You ever took like a film class or anything like that, or you just know?
Man, I'm going off learning on here, and to be honest, I seen people tell me about trying to do film classes, but it's like they saying like, man, you ain't got to do all that. You take your time.
You don't.
It's a lot, yeah. But I know it's a lot of work.
I was just asking a question because like I took a film class because I got an art degree, but like
okay.
I'm not. I mean, I ain't bragging. I was just saying, like,
yeah, I got you.
That's why I took a film class. So, like, that's what really got me into like the whole like interest behind like editing and stuff like that, and actually shooting. Because like, when you're the person capturing it, like, it's different from when like you just editing somebody else's film or something like that.
Yeah. That's the only thing with me is directing. If I try to like direct, I'm like, okay, am I going to be able to edit these videos in a certain way to match up with what they supposed to be doing for the next scene and this and the third? I'm looking at all that. I'm like, man, it's crazy. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You need a team because, like, our film class shot a film and it was just us. And I was like, it made me realize how much, like, this is why I be screaming at the TV, like, continuity errors. Like,
okay.
Bro, who is not watching?
Deep,
like,
you got that.
Yes, like, shit like that bothers me.
Always. You ever seen Scream 2?
Yes.
You know when they sitting in the film class talking about all the movies and whatnot? That, like, if I had some shit like that, yeah, I definitely. But that was like past thinking. Like, now I edit my own videos or whatnot, and I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard, but I done learned how to do a lot of things. To rearrange certain things and put them right here, and this done took me over 2 hours to do one thing for a scene, and it's like, wait a minute.
It's a lot of information on YouTube, so it's like you got the interest and the drive, you just got to go get the information, and you don't need school. I mean, unless you're trying to get connections, because honestly, that's all college really is. It's about making college is mostly about networking and making good enough grades to pass. I'm being honest.
And paying loans.
You make good enough grades to pass, but it's about who you network with, because that's who's gonna give you that leg up in that job you're trying to get. Not your grades, not all them A's. That can help, but like,
you right about the team.
So huh?
You definitely right about the team part too. Definitely. If you're trying to do something like what I was talking about, definitely.
Yeah.
But besides that, man, like I said, I'll be on here next Friday. If not Friday, Saturday. And if you want to join, I'll hit y'all up, like I said. And I appreciate you once again coming through, definitely.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So other than that, shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to everybody came through. I got a couple comments on here. I'm about to go through and check them out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple comments on here. I'm about to go through and check them out. Shout out to everybody came through, though. Next Friday, episode 16. If not Friday, it'll be Saturday. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to let you know when I upload new videos. Road to 300 subs. We out.